Hello, hello, everyone. Back on the captain. Goal today is to just hit, or not even hit a level, but try to finish the Eastfold. It might be doable, but I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see how far we can get. Oh, nice. Defeated orcs first.
We have arrived at Eomir's home of Aldberg. It looks... well...
I do not know if we will survive this onslaught. We keep safe these lands. For how long?
There is work to be done here.
There is no shortage of things that need doing in the Eastfold. There is no shortage of things that need doing in the Eastfold. Oldberg has seen better days, friend.
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
Do you bring word from Edoras? Is Angmar preparing to return?
We must stand by while the minions of Orthanc spread their influence. We stand in silence while the storm of Isengard grows stronger. Our mission is dire. The Rohirrim have need of your services.
You think you can end my merriment? Look at this one, boys.
I love that Rohan convinces their workers to work by sending some random person in town to beat them up. Oh, look. This random person came to town to help us. Let's send him to go beat the shit out of our workers. That'll get him to work. Nearly murder them. Rohan's hardcore that way, I guess.
You succeeded. I'm surprised and impressed.
You were surprised that I could beat up your workers so easily? Battle shout damage? Do I have that? I don't think I need that. Oh Lord, not the rings. Hey Vibes, how's it going? I guess we go up this way. Nice, nice. You gonna be playing that Zero Company that comes out this week? Star Wars game?
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
I'm super pumped for that. If I had the money, I would. Fair. That's fair. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that definitely makes it hard.
Our mission is dire. Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
Go, go run around and mow people's lawns for like $20, and then, you know, you mow like 4 lawns, boom, you can buy the game. I'll just rob them. I guess you could do that too.
Greetings, friend of the Rohirrim. Welcome, my friend.
About to do my morning hell dive for a little, then forgot what I'm on stream. Ooh, nice. Yeah, get that morning hell dive in. I did the new, because they add all those new enemies for the squid people, even though they look more like zombies.
There is no shortage
Those are
of
fun.
things that need doing in the Eastfold. There are so many things that need to be done.
The Void reminds me of Clone Wars Darkness on Umbara episode with a hint of Dead Space, right?
What business have
Just
you
this
with the Rohirrim?
dark, evil, creepy world. But they're all, yeah, they're all like space zombies or something.
What brings you to these lands?
I almost, though, wasn't going to get Zero Company because I wasn't sure for the longest time if you could actually truly have like a full squad of clones. Like, I don't know if I want the game because, like, how do you make that game and not allow the players to have a full squad of
Will
clones?
you aid the Horse Lords?
But then they revealed full squad of clones. It's like, oh, well, now I have to get the game because I want to live this. I want to go to Umbara
Will you
with
aid
a
the
bunch of
Horse
clones and go on this crazy adventure with them. Visit all these spooky worlds. I gotta play my clones. Clone Wars is just too good.
What business have you with the Rohirrim? What brings you to these lands?
The DSS space station thing has stopped all contact and made an unapproved jump to the planet Calypso, and now both have disappeared? Wait, what the fuck is this story? What? That's wild. Yeah, just the space, the Helldivers space station is just made a jump somewhere. No one approved of it, and now it and the place it teleported to are gone. Wild, terrifying, but I love it.
There is no shortage.
Do
of
they
things
do a
that need
Dead
doing in
Space
the Eastfold.
crossover?
There is no shortage.
They
of
just
things
had
that
their
need
Warhammer
doing in
one.
the
Do they
Eastfold.
do a Dead Space one now?
Thane Arsel and Eothane have gathered in the Mead Hall of Oldburg to state their cases and weigh the options that will afford the most benefit. to
Although
both
I still thought their Warhammer War Bond was kind of
Will you aid the
lackluster.
Horse Lords?
the coolest thing, the only cool thing it was giving you the melt-a-gun. Everything else I saw in the Warbond, I was like, this kind of sucks. This is lame. But I love that, yeah, this is basically Dead Space now. Like, if I'm here doing Little Star on a transmission in the game, I know what I'm doing. Also, the ODST Warbond was way better. That was a great Warbond. Right? I don't know why they don't do that. Yeah, like every 6 months, just have like one of the whatever the oldest Warbond is, just go down in price a little bit. Especially, yeah, because they made the super credit farming so hard now.
There are so many things that need to be done. There are so many things that need to be done. There is no shortage of things that need doing in the Eastfold.
Yeah, there's so many cool things, but it's just like the super credit. They made it so hard to farm the super credits, and they won't reduce the price of the old ones. There's the base Warbond that everyone gets for free, but then the first Warbond that came off of that, why isn't that one a reduced price yet? It doesn't need to be its full price. Especially when they make the crossover ones, like the ODST or the Warhammer ones. Those ones are more expensive. But they won't make the old Warbonds cheaper. It was kind of a big reason why I kind of stopped playing Helldivers. Like, I used to play it a lot because I was just enjoying it so much and I had things to unlock. But now that I have, like, I don't need any more samples. And they've put the limit on my medals, right? Like, you can only have 250 medals. But I don't have enough super credits to keep unlocking Warbonds. And, like, they add a new Warbond every 2 or 3 months or something like that. And I can't keep up with that farm to spend my medals. So now it doesn't always feel good to play. Because now I have nothing to really work towards. If I could keep farming super credits consistently, then it would be fine, because then I could farm for super credits and then finally spend my medals. But I haven't been able to spend any of my medals in like months, because I don't want to spend, like $20 on a Warbond just to spend my medals. Because half the stuff in the Warbonds I don't even want. Yeah, it doesn't even have to be a crazy conversion rate. Like, 250 medals, even if it was just 25 super credits. Like, that's still better than nothing. Like, it's a terrible conversion rate, but at the same time, I get it, that it's super credits. So, like, 250 medals for 25 super credits, fine. Then at that point, you get, like, 10,000 medals over a massive period of time, and now you can get a Warbond. Exactly, it would be a better incentive to keep playing. I think you can spend the medals on stuff at the space station, right? Like there's the one order or whatever where you donate medals. I think that's the thing. Or is it only samples? I can't remember. But I mean, that's not enough incentive for me to keep playing. Yeah, the spooky vibes and like the updates are fun. Like when we got the tanks, we could drive tanks and we could unlock that with the requisition instead of Bourbon. See, that's what they also need to keep doing is add more content that you can unlock via samples, like upgrade your ships, or unlock stuff via requisition. Don't just keep adding war bonds.
What business have you with the road?
Add more free content. That's what I need too. Because the tanks are super cool. I didn't have to spend super credits to get the tank. Or maybe they should do events like weekend events or something where every like Friday and Saturday super credits drop like 1,000% more frequently or something like that. Or like every 2 weekends or something. I don't know. Just like, or you're guaranteed to get 100 super credits per drop, or 50 super credits per drop, and then, you know, after doing like 10 to 20 drops, you can now buy a war bond over the course of 1 to 2 months or something. I don't know. Like, just do like weird events to get people playing the game while also working towards something. Because, like, the game is fun. It's just when I have nothing to unlock, and I'm stuck at a hard cap of currency.
What brings you to these lands?
There's no incentive for me personally. Because everything just goes to waste. I'm capped on all of my all my samples. I'm capped on all my medals. I'm capped on my requisition. I can literally earn nothing. So the only thing that would get me playing is either more content or ways to earn super credits faster. Looking at the map, looks like we successfully stopped the void from spreading when they started to take 5 more planets mid-Helldime last night. Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah, stopping the void. That was good. Yeah, the last time I played... it was earlier last week, so we had to, we were like defending our planets from the void. We had to hold our super cities or whatever. I do like that they added like that storyboard on your ship where you can read like about the different stories and like the progression that the game has taken. That was kind of fun to read about the lore and what's been going on. Especially, you know, when you're gone every couple months or gone for a while, you can kind of catch up on the story. Hey, Sleaze, how's it going?
What
Nice to
business
see
have
you
with
again.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
Looks like the DSS has returned to fate where it made that unauthorized. Okay, so the space station came back. Well, that's good. We really didn't get. I didn't get another trait point. Lame. Oh no, maybe I did actually. I was probably at 0 and I got 1.
Our mission is dire.
There will be a lot of our ships near the DSS, which make me worry about either Dead Space or Xenomorph shenanigans that may or may not occur. Xenomorph crossover with Helldivers. That would be sick. That would be sick. I would buy a pulse rifle. And then there could be like weird xenomorph bug crossovers, right? You have the bugs crossing mixing in with like the xenomorph DNA. That'd be kind of wild. Avoid xenomorph. Major order update. Ooh.
We keep safe these lands. For how long?
There is no shortage of things that need doing in the Eastfall. There are so many things that need to be done. There are so many things that need to be done.
What brings you to these lands?
I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
Do we go to the book quest first? Yeah, maybe we will. Since we're out here. The Helldivers have secured CZ, establishing the 3 Ministry of Science team members to trigger the total, completely understood dissolution of the Void, reverting all affected worlds to their designated, legally approved layout. Though mutated enemies persist in minimized numbers, the Void has been safely obliterated, securing the Federation against obfuscated tyranny. Let's go. So we won against the Void. We reverted their progress. I love that for us. Let's go. Take that, Void. Let's see, can I... Oh yeah, I should be able to handle this. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for that. Because yeah, you're definitely right in making that connection to Dead Space. Like, that's just how Dead Space started, but it does also feel very xenomorph alien-y.
You cannot hide.
Is this on the other side? I don't know where it is. Hello, Nas. How's it going?
Hello there.
We have tracked the orcs to the cave of Berg Shapur, but will we find the captive craftsman in time?
Wish we had the ability to customize the Halo SMG and Helldivers. Oh, can you not customize it? That's kind of lame. Like, I kind of get it in that it's one of the, yeah, like pre-built custom ones or pre-built like crossover weapons, but I don't know. At least allow you to like change the color, maybe add a scope or something.
Tell Arso what we have accomplished.
Oh yeah, that was a
Then
good
we
call
should
together
return
because it
to
just
Aedoras.
teleported me back here.
It is good to see you again. It was a happy meeting.
It is good to see you again.
I play on Glamdring sometimes. I just don't stream my my Glamdring stuff all the
cannot
time.
thank
I'll
you,
hop in on
friends
Glamdring to
enough.
do some dailies or something if I have the time. But there's also
Return
nothing.
now to Edoras.
I feel like right
Go
now there's not a
with
whole
my
lot
good
for me
wishes.
to do
There is
on
no
Glamdring
shortage of things that need doing in the East.
because
There are so many
I don't
things that
raid
need to be
there,
done.
and well, yeah, my luck with getting gear while running 3-mans and 6-mans just is not great. And well, the new expansion comes out soon, so I don't know. I just don't feel there's nothing for me to do on Glamdring anymore. I feel like I kind of got what I needed to from the Harad
I don't
expansion.
believe you will find welcome here.
And well, on top of that too, the legendary servers they get updated soon. So, and they're also shutting them down soon as well. So I want to get what I want to unlock what I want to unlock on the legendary servers, so that when they shut them down, I can bring over all the cosmetics and stuff that I earned, so that I have
There is no shortage of things that need doing in the Eastfold. There is no shortage of things that need doing in the
so
Eastfold.
my characters on Glamdring have all of the cosmetics, because I want that too. Once these servers shut down, which is shortly after the new expansion, I will be playing on Glamdring a whole lot more. But I just want to make sure I get all of the cosmetics and kill all the Nazgul and get the titles and frames and stuff. I just want to make sure that that happens. Because once these servers shut down, I can't get that stuff. But the things on Glamdring right now, I can get at any time. Well, I mean, yeah, I don't have like the best gear, but I have like semi-decent gear. But the new expansion will just also, like, half the time the questing stuff will just replace what I'm wearing. So I'm not too worried about doing the new area easily, because I know that the new crafted stuff will or new questing stuff or crafted stuff will just replace everything I have pretty quickly. I love the modern community for Helldivers. I have a mod that changes the female voice. Oh, to his sister, Battle for Warhammer? Hell yeah. That's fun. But yeah, once the new expansion comes out on Glamdring, I'll definitely play that, but there'll still be a mix of stuff here on the Angmar server, because at the same time of the new expansion, there's new content coming out on the legendary servers. But once I kill all of the Nazgul on the legendary servers and collect all the cosmetics that I need, that's when I can start playing on Glamdring a whole lot more. I just want to make sure that I've collected all the cosmetics that I can, because I don't need to play like the different level caps. I would only be playing them just so that I can earn all the cosmetics. But once I have all the cosmetics, once I have all the pets, once I've killed all the Nazgul, then I don't need to play on the legendary servers anymore. And then I will, as soon as I can transfer off, I'll just transfer off. The only way I would stay longer on the legendary servers is if they give us like a massive like leveling boost and virtue boost and experience boost, crafting experience, legendary item experience. Like if they give us a bunch of boosts like they did with the Rohan level cap, then I'll stay on the legendary servers longer, because then I can take advantage of all the boosts and get all of my characters like max virtues and reputation, take advantage of having like increased legendary item stuff, and whatnot, and then my characters will be better set to be in the new expansion, because all of them will have like max virtues or something. Ooh, gotta do more farms for the new coffer. Yeah. I'm still waiting for a coffer that really draws my attention. Was it the Mirkwood one or Rivendell one or whatever? The elf one they did was kind of cool. But I don't know. I want something that's a little bit more like evil, like Black Numenorian or something. That's what I'm waiting for. You have the Timeless, nice.
Will you aid the Horse Lords? The Rohirrim have need of your services.
Our mission is dire. business have you with the Rohirrim? Will you aid the Rohirrim?
I do not know if we will survive this onslaught.
We keep safe these lands. How long? I do not understand why we delay here.
Isn't there an arrowhead over here somewhere? I always think there is, but maybe there's not.
Our mission is dire.
I do not believe you will find welcome here. I do not understand why we delay here. We cannot wait for the darkness to abate. Rohan must rally.
Will you aid the Horse Lords? Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
Our mission is dire. Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us? What brings you to these lands? Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
What brings you to these lands? Will you aid the Rohirrim?
Isn't there a boar around here somewhere? Despawn for the sake of the slug? That's annoying. Oh, there's one. Oh, there's the last boar we need. Alright, where's this chicken feed?
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
That's the ring we need.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
There it is.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
I do not believe you will find welcome here. This road leads to death. We should return to Erebus. We must stand by while the minions of Orthanc spread their influence. Believe you will find welcome here. I do not understand why we delay here. I do not understand why we delay here.
Yay, more bleed damage. Can I update my legendary items again? Yes, I can. So after the bleed damage... Oh yeah, I'll probably get the stun duration. So I can stun with Routing Cry, because that's kind of nice to get. Although, yeah, let's get the stun, and then we'll do this melee damage, maybe. Or I get the melee damage first. I did forget about this melee damage. So we'll get that. Then maybe we'll get the stun damage, or the stun with Routing Cry. Maybe rallying cry damage buff? I don't think we'll ever be able to get rallying cry healing in red. We will get close.
Our mission is dire. The Rohirrim will need your aid.
I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
Will you aid the Horse Lords? The Rohirrim have need of your services.
We must stand by while the minions of Orthanc spread their influence.
Our mission is dire. Will you aid the Rohirrim?
Time to go fight a boar and die to it, just like many kings of old.
Merigith, daughter of the Thane of Fenmarch, retells the story of King Folka the Hunter and the Boar of Everholt. This tale of bravery and vengeance may illuminate details of history that were lost.
They can just move around while on the ground dead.
What brings you to these lands?
Bracelet.
The Rohirrim will need your aid. Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Our mission is dire. The Rohirrim have need of your services.
We must stand by while the minions of Orthanc spread their influence.
Will you aid the Horse Lords? The Rohirrim will need your aid.
Will you aid the Horse Lords? Greetings, friend of the Rohirrim. Greetings. You have a moment. I have need of your assistance.
Time to go fight a Nazgul. I think that's who's on the other side here. Or maybe we just see the Nazgul. Yeah, we just see the Nazgul. I don't think we actually fight it here. There it is. I was like, wait, is it invisible? Did it glitch out? But no, there it is. Alright, questing deed done here. We'll turn in this quest and then go to Stone Dines next. Or the Broadacres. Yeah, I think we'll just continue questing in Rohan. Like, I could go to Gondor now and technically, like, level up faster, but I'm not too worried about it. Like, maybe I'll do it once I hit 100, because then I can at least put on Dol Amroth gear. My jewelry will still be a bit behind, but I think that'll be okay.
Welcome and well met, my friend. The Rohirrim aren't grateful for your aid.
Greetings, friend of the Rohirrim.
I do not believe you will find welcome here.
Do I want to replace the book yet? No, not yet.
This road leads to death. We should return to Edoras.
Oh, apparently I missed a quest earlier too. Oh, that's fine. We don't need to do that quest.
I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
There are so many things that need to be done. You have my thanks for all that you have done.
All right, back to Edoras.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim. Speak with me when you are ready. Let us remain alert. Allies of Wormtongue could be anywhere. We have returned to Edoras, and should see how Eowyn fares with her duties.
You cannot hide. I see you.
Hokey pokey. Hello, Hokey. How's it going? I'm doing good. Oh, right. This is the... Oh, was the dude wearing anything distinctive? Sure about his hair. Okay. Go. I'm just waiting for Thursday. Thursday we get the Star Wars game. I'm so excited for that.
A picture begins to form. Our mysterious foe seems to have fled Edoras to the north.
You must complete... Oh, we have to complete this book too. Okay. Don't need to worry about that. This quest. Oh, I never told you. We got those Hobbit collector boxes for Magic, and I opened one. The best card we got is worth like $250. Oh, hell yeah. Let's go. That's so fun. Nice pull. What's the card? What does the card do? I know very little about Magic, but I mean, it's the Hobbit, so I feel like I could probably understand it. Let's swift travel to Middlemead, actually.
I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
We'll go Middlemead to Stoke.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
There's a bunch of reprints of Smog the Magnificent card. One is the chase card worth $25,000, but the one we pulled is a surge foil, so the whole card has like an oil on ripple effect. Ooh. Very fun. So that's the that's the new One Ring card, is Smog the Magnificent. It's a 4 cost, okay, 4/3 dragons, so 4 health, or 4 damage, 3 health, if I understand that right. With flying and haste, so flying means it can't be attacked by ground units, if I remember right, and then haste means it can attack, yeah, it can attack the same turn that you play. Okay, that's what I thought. So it can only be blocked. Oh, it can only be blocked by other flying cards. Right. You can't use a ground unit to block a flying unit. So that makes sense. And whenever it attacks, it deals damage equal to the number of treasures you control to any target. And at the beginning of your turn, it creates a treasure token. Gotcha. Okay. Control on any target. But you have to control the treasure. Okay. Update the card is now worth $304. Ooh, an extra $50. Let's go. That's so fun. I love that for you too.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
We still have one box sealed. Ooh. Maybe there's something good in that other one. Or you're lucky. You got lucky, and then your other one will just be a normal box. But who knows? Who knows? There could be something fun in there. Yeah, naturally the sealed box has 2 of the chase cards in it. Of course.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
So when it deals damage equal to the number of treasures, but it also has 4 damage, is it like +1 damage on top of the 4 for each treasure? So if you control 3 treasures, does the damage now become 7?
Maintain the peace and do no harm to my people or their lands, and you will be welcome. Will you help my people?
So when you attack, you specifically attack other players' health points directly, and they can choose to block with a creature if they wish or are able to, but the other damage you can choose a new target for. Oh, so you attack your opponent, they take the 4 damage out of their 20 health or whatever that there's. I think the max is 20 if I remember right, and then that extra, let's say you had 3 treasures, that extra 3 damage you decide goes to a different card or minion. Okay.
You say you look for someone. I've seen scores come through this gate today.
So it sounds like Smog is like it's a creature card that you want to protect as much as possible in some ways, because you can use the card to... Because I assume that you can get the treasure like every turn on your turn, it's not just a one-time effect. So that the longer you protect your Smog, the more damage that you're doing to the enemy over time, and it just ramps up. And you can kind of control the board that way. Because then the players decide, okay, do I take the hit to save a minion, or do I basically end up losing like 2 of my minions for creatures every turn, and that just continues to ramp up. So if you have... Yeah, there's other ways to create the treasure tokens, of course. Yeah, naturally. That would make sense. So if I have 3 treasure tokens, then I attack you directly for 4, my card's damage. Yeah, and then I can assign 3 damage to whatever your card's directly. Oh, directly to you, however, if I wish. Oh! So okay. That's even more interesting then. So it can be me. So I could, if for whatever reason I needed to protect one of my creatures, I could just decide to take that 7 damage in this example. Like, you know what? Or I can take the 4, but if you decide to give me the extra 3, then I take the extra 3. But you can also decide to just put that 3 damage on a different creature if you so choose. But okay. And then as your opponent, yeah, I definitely need to find a way to control Smog or like get rid of Smog ASAP before things get out of hand with those treasures. There's a format of Magic called Commander with some different rules. The main one being that you have one legendary creature that is your commander. Okay, and if the commander dies, it goes back into your hand and you can resummon it for a higher cost. Oh, so then you can use, I'm guessing you can use Smog as like your commander in this scenario? That's kind of fun. Yeah, Smog will probably be a commander in some treasure-focused decks. Interesting. Now, is there other decks that, that use the treasure or give you treasure, or is the treasure mechanic specific to the Hobbit stuff? Like, the only way you get value out of treasure is if you use the Hobbit-related cards.
Are you looking for the man who dropped that helmet?
Treasure has been a mechanic in Magic for a while. It's just an artifact that you can sacrifice to spend this mana. Okay, cool. Okay, I like that then. Because I know sometimes, or it feels like, but I could be wrong. Maybe it's not. Maybe with Magic it's a little bit different. But sometimes I feel like the card games, when they bring in a new, whether it's a crossover or like a new deck or a new set or something like that, a new season of cards, whatever it may be, they bring in a new mechanic, but that new mechanic is only ever tied to that new set. So kind of like anyone who wants to stay competitive has to play that new set, and their old decks that they liked using kind of become irrelevant because it brings in, because the old sets don't use a new mechanic. So it's nice that that Smog is tied to something that has been in the game for a long time. Is that common in Magic too? Okay. Well, then that's still a win in that, yeah, Smog is still using a mechanic that's been in the game for a while. While being... They were able to find, like, a fun, lore-accurate way to make Smog fun. By using a mechanic that they've already had. They didn't have to create a new mechanic specifically for Smog that made sense. There's so many mechanics that I've never seen outside of certain sets. Granted, I'm a very casual fan of Magic. That's fair.
You say this child saw the man for whom you seek, and he has joined the orcs? The orcs have launched attacks on Stoke before now, but we must not remain idle. Will you help my people? Will you help my people?
What brings you to these lands?
Let's make a run back to Edoras to turn in this Aowen quest. Oh, that's super cool, though. So are you going to... I guess, so for you personally, are you someone that just kind of mostly collects the cards and then you play with friends or your wife or whatever? Or do you... play outside of your friends? Like, you do it, I don't know, casually competitively? I don't know. Or do you just strictly collect the cards and that's, for the most part, that's it? right back. Trundle's wreaking havoc in my house. No, Trundle, no. Don't be a menace, Trundle.
I need your help, my friend.
Upon the plains of the Fyrianfeld at Dunharrow, the people of Kingstead have at last found shelter. Yet at the edge of the Dimholt, a sudden wave of dread flows over Eowyn and her people.
Our mission is dire. Our mission is dire. Our mission is dire.
No, I shouldn't be muted. Am I muted? I hope not. No, I shouldn't be muted. Okay, good. Good.
Will you aid the Horse Lords? Our mission is dire.
Don't want that.
I am glad you have come with such haste.
Okay, that's
for these
Gondor,
troubles weigh
which we
heavily
can
upon
accept.
you.
But now, I think we go back to... Stoke. Oh, I just didn't say anything. Just came in. Oh. I mean, it's always good to check, though. Sometimes I don't know if I'm muted.
Happening to these lands.
Because, I don't know, OBS or my mic just decides to break. Or change or update or whatever. And then I'll end up talking to myself with no one hearing me. And I'll never know.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
Did you see that they updated the legendary server status again? So now November we specifically get 120. And then we're getting 130 from this. Yeah, November is 120. December is 130. All the way up to February. February is when we get 140. So they've given us a little bit more space between things, which is good. I still think they could probably just get rid of 140. I don't think we really need it, but because personally I think we more time with 130 would be better, but at least it's still a step in the right direction. I already had people letting me know as soon as they have all 9 down, they're going to transfer. Yeah, that's kind of, I think that's my plan too, is the only way I would stay is if they give us a massive like experience boost, virtue boost, crafting boost, reputation boost, legendary item boost, like the same kind of thing that they gave us with Rohan. If they gave us that throughout all of these level caps, then I will stay, because then I'll just take advantage of the faster leveling and reputation and all that. Especially the virtue boost, because then I can kind of max out all of my virtues on as many characters as I can before I transfer, and they'll just kind of be ahead of the pack, so to speak. Yeah, since you've never done a VIP server, that's a great idea to stay until 1:30 to get those items. Which I know there's a lot of people that are indeed doing that. If we don't have any massive boost like that, then yeah, as soon as I kill all the Nazgul and I get all of the oh, I can't kill a goblin? Okay, fine. And then I get all of the cosmetics, then I'll probably transfer as well. Because I don't really personally care about staying with these level caps for short periods of time. If we had each level cap for, I don't know, 4 months each, then I would stay. Because then there's a little bit more value or more reason, I guess, and that I don't have to switch my legendary items out every month. They'll be, once I level up, the gear I'm earning won't change instantly, you know. I can at least keep the gear for longer. But since we're only getting 1 to 2 months for each level cap, I'm not too worried about it. My VIP runs out in 1.5 days, and then I'm just gonna renew it on like the 8th for 6 months, so I have the whole duration of the server. Oh yeah, perfect. Look at that. Yeah, that'll work out nicely. Come here. Come here. There we go. And then I think what I'll do too is, if I'm staying on the server, to take advantage of all of the boosts and stuff, then I'll hold off on the new expansion that comes out. But if that's not the case, then I'll transfer over once I've got my legendary server and Nazgul stuff. Then probably focus more on the new expansion, and then go back to leveling these alts like I have been. And I can update all of the class guides and stuff just through the normal servers. Yes, my other server was Glamdring, and I will be going to Glamdring with these characters. And then I might be able to do a couple different guides for the remaining of the server, but I'm going to try to do at least one for Mordor. Past that point, I don't know yet. Like, I'll still do the normal, legendary items, trait points, that kind of a thing. Maybe do a video on, like, any specific expansion stuff, like, maybe people will want to know how the Allegiance Halls work or something like that for Mordor. Past that point, I don't know if there's anything too specific or fancy. And then, so maybe I'll do class guides for 115, and then maybe 130 for Minas Morgul, if I'm on the legendary servers. Because those are kind of the big rating level caps and like dungeon level caps.
It was Wigbold. I remember his big red beard.
And then I'll slowly just update different classes one by one over time, I think.
We have been deceived. The man we spoke to was not Wigbold.
There we go. We finally got some West Rohan task items.
The man you pursue must be made to pay for his crimes. If this snake has entered the Stone Deans, they must be warned of the danger he poses.
I do not know if we will survive this onslaught.
What business have you with the Rohirrim? Your aid is welcome, friend. Greetings. You have a moment. I have need of your assistance. What business have you with the Rohirrim?
How much ancient script do I got? Because I gotta start preparing for Mordor. Not a whole lot. Okay. Only 5,000.
I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
Our mission is dire. The Rohirrim will need your aid. Will you aid the Horse Lords?
You're back. Nice. Welcome back.
Welcome, my friend. Welcome. Stay a moment and speak with me. Our mission is dire.
Mounted half-orc archers. Specifically archers, okay? And then, and then skirmishers. Skirmishers. now just goblins. Oh, the named dudes. Okay. Those ones I think I can kill on foot, as long as I slow them down. There we go. There's one. Oh, wait, you're not the dude I need. Where's this other dude? Brigand. I need a hunter. Where is this NPC that I need? Oh, there you are.
What business have you with the Rohirrim? Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us? What brings you to these lands? Welcome and well met, my friend.
Yeah, since I'm letting the VIP end, I've just been farming missions the last couple of hours to get that legendary. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and then you have all the, that's kind of what I've been doing too, is I've got some blue and gold boxes that I'm just going to hold on to until, until Mordor, and I'll just open them up in Mordor.
Greetings.
And then my lore master can start on his max legendary items kind of right away. Hopefully, if the boxes don't give me repeat legacies.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
I hope we will find aid in time. Evil stirs in the shadows, and the Horse Lords have need of aid. The Dunlendings rally to the banner of the White Hand.
Well, if I had room, I would have done that. Just, claim the boxes or whatever. Like, open up the box that you get from the reward track, and then if it becomes a blue or gold tracery box, just mail it to an alt or something, and just have it sit in their inventory until Mordor. Hashtag hoarding problem.
Time is short, and so is hope.
Yeah, you gotta
Shadows
make an
fly
alt
along our path.
specifically
We must
for
seek to
just
dispel them at
holding
all
these
costs.
items.
Brigands out of the Stone Deans plot to murder Lady Lufa, the young wife of Thane Ordlach of Osserley. The Thane has devised a plan of his own that appears to heartlessly use his wife as bait for the trap.
The Dunlendings rally to the banner of the White Hand. Our hope lies in strength, but the servants of the enemy are everywhere. Evil stirs in the shadows, and the Horse Lords have need of aid.
What business have you with the Rohirrim? Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
I do not know if we will survive this onslaught.
There we go.
What business have you with the Rohirrim? Will you aid the Rohirrim? Greetings, friend of the Rohirrim.
Better ring? Nice.
Hail, friend. May I have a moment of your time?
No, Mr. NPC, you don't have a moment of my time, but you're clearly gonna take it anyways. Yep. Can I have a moment of your time? No. I'm sick of that. And how many times do I have to prove myself before Rohan will trust outsiders? Or is that Dunland that didn't trust outsiders? Maybe it's both. Always complaining about outsiders not being trustworthy. Or proving yourself.
What brings you to these lands? The Rohirrim will need your aid. The Rohirrim will need your aid. The Rohirrim have need of your services. Our mission is dire. Will you aid the Horse Lords?
Alrighty, well, I think I'm gonna get some dinner now, so we will call stream here for today. Reminder that starting this week, so on the 29th, the Saturday streams will be Star Wars Zero Company for some of you that want to see what the game is like but can't make it to the weekday streams that I do, because starting on the 27th is when the game comes out, and then as of that point, my Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday evening streams will be Star Wars, but some of you I know can't make it to those times, so Saturdays will be Star Wars Zero Company, and then we will continue Lotro on Sundays, and then any Friday that I'm not working, I will do basically at the same time that I stream on Saturday. I'll just move that over to Fridays for Lotro so that we don't miss out on our 2 Lotros, because in 2 weeks, right? Or I guess maybe close to 2.5 weeks, that's when Mordor comes out. So and I guess next Sunday is a Virtue Experience boost, so I'll be going to old or other characters and catching up on some virtues in preparation for Mordor. Then the 4th and 6th will be Lotro. The 29th and the 5th of September will be Star Wars, and then I'll just fit in some Friday streams here and there for more Lotro, and we'll be playing Star Wars for a bit, which will be fun. Yeah, thanks for coming. I appreciate you all, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.